when you approach a woman, your focus should not be on the outcome of the situation. When a lot of guys are in the dating market or approaching women, they're more so focused on the winning outcome being, basically to be in bed with her, right? If that's your only definition of winning, you're gonna have a hard time on the dating market, right? Because let's be honest, how a man perceives the dating market is not how a woman perceives the dating market, right? Women have hundreds of guys trying to sleep with them. They usually set high standards in the general sense for men trying to sleep with them, just because the competition is so hyper competitive. Now, once you realize that in general, you can still have wins in the dating market without, basically getting in bed with the chick, right? If a chick goes on a date with you, if she kisses you and all this other stuff, hooks up with you just in general, this is still a win even if you don't go all the way with her, right? Even if you don't hit a home run with the woman, getting to first, second, or third base is still considered a win in the dating market, right? There's a lot of guys who don't make it all the way, and the farther you get, of course, the better it is. But if you only define a win by getting into bed with a woman, you're never going to get better in the dating market, right? You have to kind of accept your small wins, appreciate your small wins, and kind of use that to continuously improve your life and to basically persevere and to continue to improve your life, pretty much, in the dating market. Now, once you realize this, you realize that, in the general sense, right, you can have a lot of positive interactions with women or people in general, and it's still considered a win, right? You shouldn't be focused on the outcome of the situation when you speak to a woman, right? You shouldn't approach a woman and expect that you're going to get her phone number at the end of the conversation, right? Because what this is going to do is this is going to put a lot of pressure onto you that, I have to get her phone number. By the end of tonight, I have to be a phone woman. This is going to be a lot of unnecessary pressure on you, and this is just not idealistic, right? People aren't machines, right? People are human beings. So once you realize that, you're going to be more focused on forming genuine connections with people in the dating market, friendship-wise, and in the general sense. Once you focus on forming a real connection with people and you see people for human beings, you'll be able to see a lot more success, not only in the dating market, but into building a social life in general, right? Once you see people as human beings that you can actually build a connection with, you're not so focused on, I need to do something with this person in order for it to mean something. No, to form a genuine connection with the person is probably the first step in just improving your life and your social life in general. And of course, seeing success in the dating market in general. After all, people are not machines, they're human beings, and they need to feel a genuine connection with the person in order to foster that relationship. So don't have any specific outcomes in the dating market. Of course, you should shoot for the stars, but you shouldn't expect to achieve a certain something. Otherwise, you're always going to be left disappointed.